with the Six of Wands in reverse, yeah, I just feel like, this card in reverse, it still has a positive message. I just want you to know that, like, yeah, I feel like you have a very strong potential. You're going to be successful. You're going to reach wherever you're thinking the top of the hill is, or whatever hill you're trying to climb. Once you've reached that top of that hill, of that experience, once you've reached the peak of that experience, I'm sensing that how would I say this? There's other things that make you you, because I'm just feeling like maybe you'll reach this victory and it won't be everything that you thought it would be. Like, maybe you thought it would give you more fulfillment, more certainty of things, and I think everything for you right now is just unfolding. So it's not saying that you won't be happy with the success, but that won't be the only phase of your life associated with this field that you find yourself in. And I mean that in a positive way. Like, I feel like you are going to constantly be evolving in fields that spark your interests. So this may be a field that you're feeling very called to from like a heart space, and there will be like recognition and success and positive, like you're going to receive a lot of positivity from it. Like, people are going to really resonate with what you do. People are going to really see what you do, and it's going to light people up. It's going to inspire people. It's also going to make people want to feel connected to you and be your friend. But just know that there's so many things that you could advance in and do well in. And I feel like I'm talking to like a population of people who are very, very connected to many different fields, feeling very inspired by many different things. I feel like gossip doesn't always have to be negative, right? And I'm just feeling like people also just see that you're a very giving person. And in general in life, you don't hold anything back, like your truth, your experience in this lifetime, who you've been in the past, even in current times. Like, I just feel like if you're a person who if you can help somebody, if you can be a listening ear, if you can feed people's bellies, if you can give people the shirt off your back, like, you will be that person. Like, I just feel like you are naturally driven to be a giver to people, and to not just to like people that you love and are close to, but I feel like in society. And I feel like people have really taken advantage of that. So I do feel like there's been times where you've really held yourself back in your giving nature, just in fear of people like abusing that and like taking that for granted. And again, because I feel like this is a person who like has their hands in a lot of different fields and a lot of different areas, like wherever you feel sparked, right? Wherever you feel a spark, it can be like from like all across the scale. Like, I feel like I'm speaking to people here who are not only logical, but they're very creative. They're very like airy, and they're very like dreamlike, and I feel like people sometimes take that as you being unfocused, you being disorganized, and that's totally like, they're totally reading the situation wrong. That's totally a misrepresentation of who you truly are. You are all across the scale because you can be, and some people can. Some people can really feel attracted to many different fields and exceed in all of them, because we are given that gift to be magicians in any way we see fit, right? Like, wherever our soul feels like we gain like a research of energy and where we feel connected to something and we discover like pieces of our soul, like it looks different for everyone. And there's some people who don't get overwhelmed from having different streams of yeah, like I'm just feeling as someone who has different streams of things that they're good at and things that they connect with and things that light them up. And that isn't something that is a weakness, or that isn't something that holds you back or makes you chaotic. I actually think that that's everything that makes you who you are and more. It makes you unique. It makes you, makes you one of a kind. It makes you irreplaceable. It makes you someone with so much truth to share with people. Because you don't limit yourself to one field, to one aspect of yourself. Like, you don't do that to yourself. You let yourself ever evolve, and that will look different for everybody. And yeah, I just think people think that because you can't stick with one thing, they look at it as that you're being impatient or you're being immature. But that's not true, like, at all. You're very evolved. I think you're willing to admit your faults. You're willing to heal and change what you need to change, especially when you feel like it's coming to a point of stagnancy. Like, you can truly recognize it, and it like tears your soul apart. Like, I can just see that you see that it's draining, and so you'll do everything in your power to not feel that way, because you want to feel freedom, you want to feel truth, you want to fight against the odds, like, and you want success, like, you, and not just for like materialism and like a egoic way, in a way filled with vanity. Like, you want things to actually continue to, you want a legacy. You want to be able to have things ever evolve and grow with you, and you don't limit yourself to a number. Like, you just want, because right, our wealth, what we think is wealth, what we think is abundance, looks different for everyone. And you just want to be able to obtain whatever you feel like your version of wealth is. You're not following like society standards. Like, you're following your own methods and your own way of thinking of about what abundance would look like in your physical reality. And yeah, you just want a taste of that. You just want to feel the warmth from the sun on your face. To feel like you don't have to worry about finances. You don't want to feel like that one. You want it to. Yeah, I feel like you've felt like wealth hasn't been obtainable, but I'm telling you, you have something special that other people don't have. That's why I feel like, yeah, I'm feeling like you have this gold coin. You are this gold coin. Like, you are one of a kind, and people feel attracted to you. Like, people want what you have, right? They want. And yeah, I'm just, again, feeling somebody who's enmeshed in many different fields, and people feel this jealousy and this insecurity about like what you're good at, and you're not doing it for show. Like, you're not doing it because you feel like eyes are on you. You're doing it because it's something that you feel very drawn to, very internally connected with. This gives you strength, this gives you vitality. Yeah, like, I feel like whatever you're tapping into, it gives you like this passion and this like inner power. Like, and this is what people don't know. People can just judge from the outside and be like, oh wow, like, this person can't settle on one thing, this person is like all across the board. And that's like not true. Like, you just are a person who, you have gifts in many different areas, and you have many different pathways that you could choose, and you have many opportunities. And it's all up to you, because either way, if you commit to it like you already do, it seems like you're a person who's already following your heart path, and you're committed to uncovering this truth about yourself, and you're willing to be a student in whatever field that you're in, because you just feel so drawn to whatever you're learning, or whatever you're expanding on. It's like medicine to your soul. Like, you're okay to say that you're a student, you're okay to say that you're learning, and that's what this life is about. Because no one's born to just jump in and immediately work as day one as being a doctor. Nobody's built to be this amazing singer from day one. It's like all these little increments of just following what lights up your soul that's involving this field, right? And that looks different for everyone, right? Like, it's for like, if a child, like, I'm thinking of a child, like, if they want to be like a singer one day, it starts with them auditioning at the school plays. It starts with them taking lessons. It starts with them like you know, their voice is going to crack in the beginning. They're going to be uncovering this different level of themselves, of their soul, but it's the truth of their soul. They're listening to the voice of their heart and their soul, and they're following that. And then with every step that they take, because they're following their soul, it grows. And this is who I feel like I'm speaking to. So right, it's like any field that you feel sparked and attracted to. It's like every time you give your attentive nature to it, and you care about it, it blossoms into something that other people are jealous of, they're insecure about. But it hasn't come with like battles and scars. Like, you've been hurt. It's been painful. There's people who have ridiculed you and made you feel like a foolish person, who have made you feel like what you're wanting and what you're seeking is impossible. And that's not true, right? Like, this revelation of like all this, like the words that are being spoken about you, it's like, it's not true. Like, people are just insecure, man. People feel like they want you to fail and they want delays because they're not going after what they want. They're just kind of sticking with one thing because it feels safe, but you're not. You're willing to put yourself out there, man, and put faith in something bigger than yourself because you feel called to do so, because you're honoring your heart. You're honoring this hidden truth within your heart, and you're going to be rewarded for it. People don't see that because people forget how much energy and work has to be taken in every field, right? And people who are ignorant and don't put themselves in that position, they have no fucking clue. So they can fucking talk all they fucking want. They can talk about you being imbalanced, whatever you're dreaming about, and it being like out of reach, but they don't fucking know shit because they're not doing shit. They're just fucking doing the mundane, basic ass shit. That's their fucking life. They're being a basic fucking person. That's great. That's you. But that's not, you can't speak to everyone's experience on this universe because everyone's experience is different. And whoever I'm speaking to, man, you don't want what other fucking people want. You want what you want, and your soul is unique. Your pattern and your journey is different. Everyone's pattern and journey is different. So yeah, don't fucking give up. Don't give up, man. You're not sloppy because you're all across the board, and maybe because you're beginning at something, right? People want to criticize that and say that it's like immature, it's like not that good. You know, fuck off, dude. You're starting out and you're following your soul, and they'll be fucking in shock when they let a year pass by and they re-encounter you again, or they come across something you've created and it's blossomed, because that's how fucking life works. Things happen in a phase, in phases. Things don't just magically fucking appear on a fucking platter, perfect and like nothing needs to be reworked, right? That's not how fucking music is created. That's not how anything is created. Science, right? None of that. That's why there's studies. That's why people, when they make music, it's a breakdown of like them. When they write music, it's like taking out pieces of lyrics and adding new pieces of lyrics. The same thing with the instrumentals. Like, everything is about building up and breaking down, and then in the end, when you've given it enough effort, you've listened to the truth in the heart of whatever you're creating, it comes out like a masterpiece, because that's fucking life, man. And so I just feel like whatever you're creating, man, don't let people fucking deter you from building up and breaking down, because you are listening to your journey, to how things need to be built, to how things need to be created. And that's wonderful, because you're gonna come out with a fucking masterpiece. Like, whatever field that you're in, please honor that, and please keep building upon that, because you will be immensely surprised at what opportunities or what connections, who you'll be at the end of it all. Just feeling like whoever you are, there's a level of suppressing your truth, and the universe is like, this is your message from the universe, and with a loving, stern voice, they're telling you, stop suppressing your truth. Stop suppressing who you are. Stop suppressing your creativity. Stop. Ignore the fucking voices. Tune out the gossip. You are very linked to whatever you're supposed to be pursuing. You feel this psychic intuition about it. You are strong. You are connected. You are crossing the motherfucking bridge, dude. Stop. Detach from everything that this fucking 3D earth has to say about you. The gossip, right? The fucking frenemies, the fucking people you think they're there for you and they're not. Fuck off. They can fuck off, dude. They're not worth your energy. They're not worth your trustworthiness. They're not worth who you are as a light. Again, with the King of Wands in reverse, there you were holding yourself back, and it's such a disservice to yourself because you're the fucking King of Wands. You see shit people can't see. You've been through shit that people haven't been through, and that's made you fucking stand taller. That's made you this graceful, regal person, more compassionate, more connected. You're not chaotic through all the fucking past chaotic experiences you've been through. People are ignorant. It's made you wiser. It's made you stronger. You are a leader. You are meant to stand out. You're meant to be the voice for people who feel like they're the only ones on the fucking planet, and they're not. You're a living proof that despite all your chaotic energy, despite who you've been in the past, that's not who you're going to fucking be in the future. That is not who you fucking are now. Everything that has made you feel fucking weak has made you fucking stronger. And leading and honoring like the soul calling that you feel that you're supposed to have. Like you feel like, again, there's a field that you're supposed to be in, and there's many fields, honestly, I feel, for you guys. So take your pick, because any of them are going to lead to accomplishment. It's going to lead to success. It's going to lead to completion. It's going to lead to mastery. It's going to lead to recognition. And don't forget, this perfection hasn't been there from day fucking one. It's been from all the chaos, from all the weakness, from all the choices you've made, good and bad. But it's been action, and every action that you take that's honest to your soul isn't dishonoring you. It's honoring your soul. It's honoring your growth, because that's how life is. We have the ebb and flow of life. Make choices that feel connected to your soul and your heart. You will not go wrong. It will lead you to a new cycle. It will lead you to where you're supposed to be. Your happiness, your destiny, or the good luck will find you. Yes, you've been through changes and karmic changes that have been painful, but that is not where you're supposed to be the rest of your fucking life. You do have the ability to begin any fucking time you want. So begin again. Follow whatever you feel called to. It will lead to your fortune. It will lead to a higher